Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to an episode of Starfox Adventures! In the last episode, we started using Mr. Mammoth here as a shield, and I feel absolutely no remorse whatsoever. I know, Masay is mean. Masay is very mean. I should feel bad, but I just don't. He served his purpose. Anyway, being a jerk aside, if we come over here, we see that there's a door here, but there's a life force door protecting it. So that automatically should tell us that we need to kill stuff before we can get in there. So, well, unfortunately not these. I wish it were these because then I could just clear this place out really dang quickly. But other than that, there's also this door that we need to go through eventually, but we're not really focusing on that quite yet. We need to go and stop that cannon from shooting us upside the head. I don't know how you can shoot someone upside the head, but I guess something? I don't know. Anyway, Tricky's pretty! He's pretty in pinkish purple blue. I like this color on him, actually. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, speaking of Tricky, this is actually the way that we need to go through. So do your thing, Tricky! That's a good bull. Whoa! I'm sorry, Tricky, you just got blown up by a cannonball while you were doing your job. Anyway, moving right on along now, what we want to do is climb up this ladder and then make our way back into this area. And as we can see here, there are 3 cogs missing. And if we do this, nothing happens! Big surprise! We need to get the 3 cogs to actually make this thing work. Okay, I didn't think that this animation was this long. There we go. So, can't do anything about that yet. What we want to do, though, is boost up here. Boosty! Climb down here. Whoa! Don't fall, please. Please, I don't want to have to come back over here. Please don't shoot me. Being shot at with cannons isn't exactly what I call fun or anything like that. Okay, I remember I always used to fall on this part right here as a kid. I always fell there. Always. No exception. Anyway, want health. Health? Yep, health. Awesome. Anyway, here we go. Here is a Sharpclaw who's responsible for this stupid freaking cannon. Anyway, something I wanted to point out really quick. Something I completely forgot about until you guys actually pointed this out to me. You can block in this game! Hold down the R button and you can actually block Sharpclaw attacks, or any attacks for that matter. Just about any anyway. So yes, that is another similarity to the Zelda series. R to shield, even though you're not really using a shield in this game. You can also put this away and press R like this to make a pretty blue shield. It's shiny, I like this. But yeah, it was actually Wyvern Master who actually kind of pointed it out to me that, hey, why aren't you using your shield more often? I was just like, I totally forgot that I could actually shield in this game. This makes surviving a heck of a lot easier. So I'm super happy that I now remember how to do that. I can't believe I actually completely forgot about that. Anyway, now that we killed the Sharpclaw that's up here, looky here. He spots us all the way up there, and he just kind of says, yeah, screw you for killing my buddy who was up there. And he's, nope, going back inside. Don't want to deal with that crap. Except now that we're up here, we'll have a bunch of Sharpclaw down there, and I don't know why they're not beating up the Snowhorn over there, but whatever. Lucky Snowhorn. I'd figure that he'd be, like, digging out of the place, like, super fast. But the thing is, if we go down there to actually fight them hand-to-hand combat, they will retreat back into that little building there. So what we want to do is take control of the cannon. You're in control of a Sharpclaw cannon. Yeah! Use the control stick to aim the cannon and hold A to fire. The longer you hold down the A button, the further you can shoot. Each shot will use power from your staff energy meter. I probably should have recharged this before I started because I don't want to run out in the middle of shooting things. There we go. So what we want to do is do this and shoot them from afar. My aim with this is really bad. I'm going to go ahead and clear out that thing over there before anything else. It honestly doesn't take very many very much magic. And see, there you go. I cleared out that thing so we can investigate what's over there. I believe there's like 4 Sharpclaw to take out, so this will take some good shooting. Okay, I got 1. That's a good sign. That is not a good sign. That is a terrible sign. Come on. I was hoping I could get 2 at once. Oh well. Okay, I got another one there. I think there's actually 5. Didn't I just kill like a bunch? Oh well. You guys can count. You guys can tell how many Sharpclaw I actually beat. And I can't see them while they're behind the thing. Thank you, game, for making me blind. Way too far. How about that? No, no. How about this? There we go. Now I think there's only one last one. Is that it? Yes, that was it! And that takes the life force door down. Honestly, I remember I used to get so stuck on this part. Even when I was refreshing myself for this LP, I completely got lost on this part, and I was just like, why did I go back into the shelter thing when I go down there? Why can't I figure this out? And why is this taking me so long to figure out? And I don't know. Every single time I do this game, I'm just like, where do I go from here? And I feel like there isn't really enough indication that you need to take control of the cannon at that point. I really feel like there isn't enough. So, I do not want to be here yet. I don't know what I am doing here yet. So anyway, so that's something that I just kind of feel was a little cheaped out in this game. Anyway, that aside, I want to actually come in here first, and we have one of these fancy boxes again. Dun 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 dun. We got one of the bridge cogs. And okay, 2 animations right in a row. Really, we could have just went with 1. This is a bridge cog. If you find the machine that it fits, then you'll be able to open a new route. I always get confused on whether or not I want to say route or route. Really, I say it both ways. It's like whatever mood I'm in. It depends on my mood. I'm a moody person. Okay, kill that. There we go. Now what we want to do is come over here, and is this really another one? Just like right here? It is! Okay. Here we go, another bridge cog, and yet another animation. You got a bridge cog! This is a bridge cog. Okay, we already just saw this. Thank you. Okay, now what we want to do... Well, actually, I think I was supposed to come up here, but I needed to get the bridge cogs anyway, so no biggie. Well, let me see. I think we come up here. Yes, we do. Do we? Do we? Yes, we do. Tricky, come here. Flame this thing. Burn it! Burn it! Kill the ice with fire! Good boy. For that, I will give you a whack. He likes it, I swear. Anyway, here we go. Unlocking one last one, and that gives us the final bridge cog. And yet another animation. Okay. I wish they wouldn't just recycle this animation so much for the same item that we already got, even though it's technically another piece, but still. We saw it once, we don't need to see it 3 times. I know what a bridge cog is. I should probably feed Tricky now that I'm looking at it. Food. There we go. Does that count as 2 or 3? Count as 2, okay. Because I know I ate a little bit into that that third mushroom. I wasn't sure if you would eat enough for 1 mushroom or something. Anyway. Health? Yes, health. Awesome. And last one. There we go. Now jump down here. And now what we need to do is go back to that machine thingy. Let's see, that was over this way, right. Machine thingy, machine thingy. I'm so mature, just calling it the machine thingy. That's the best name I can come up with it. Come up for it, rather. Anyway, here we go. Here is 1 bridge cog, if I can find the tab. Here we go. 1 bridge cog, that was not it. There we go. Now, these things are freaking huge, and he's fitting 3 of them somewhere in his clothes. Like he's stuffing it into his backpack or like eating it or, I don't know, stuffing it down his pants or something. I have no idea. Anyway, here we go. Press A. And the wheels are turning! And that makes a bridge. Sweet. Now we come out here, slide down this thing, and we can move right on along across the ravine. Does that count as a ravine, or it's more like a canyon? Whatever. Anyway, up here, what we will find is a little crack in the wall, which we will have Tricky find and dig his way through. You know, as annoying as Tricky can be sometimes, he really is freaking useful. He really, really is. Anyway, here we go. What we have here is a little thing to solve. We can see that there is a sun switch up there. We want to go ahead and light that. I said light that.
There's something near.
Now what we want to do is light all these fires before the timer runs out. There we go, there's one. This is really not difficult at all. Just kind of just move right on along and have them light the fires. They give you way more than enough time for this. So you got 2 down, 20 seconds, and I'm not really rushing on it or anything. It's not really a puzzle as much as it is just, hey, do this and we'll give you a reward for it. So, yeah, nothing really too complicated there. Just make sure that Tricky is fed before you do this. Because Flame eats up a lot of freaking mushrooms. There we go. Now, where was that door? Was that door over here? I think it was. Yes, it was. Now, there's a sign on the wall. Beyond the leap of faith lies an ancient prize. So if we come over here, it's really freaking sparkly, and if we look down there, it looks like death. So what we want to do is get a running start. We heard it. Giant leap of faith! Sweet. I want to find a Milky Way road like that. That would be really freaking cool. Alright, this is really pretty. I like this. I'm sorry. I really do. Anyway, running right across, what we have here is our ancient prize. Tricky, do your thing.
Flame, I'm hungry.
You're hungry! Okay, fine. Here, take your food. Jeez. Way to kill my buzz. I'm just like, here is the ancient prize. Let's do this. And he's just like, I'm hungry. I was trying to be all epic. Way to ruin it, Tricky. Anyway, here we go. Here is our ancient prize. There we go. Now I'm being epic. Anyway, here we go. Let's collect it. We got the trumpet. This is the dinosaur horn. If you find a horn pad on the ground, you can use this horn to call for help. Sweet. That is awesome. Anyway, so we got our prize that is going to allow us to go to some new areas. And I will demonstrate how in a little bit. But first, we need to refresh our mushroom count. Here we go. Fourth one, come here. Thank you. Now what we need to do is come out here, crawl through this tunnel. And then you remember where we got the second bridge cog? Or, yeah, it was the second bridge cog. We need to go back there, so what we want to do is come all the way over here. And climb up the side of the wall. I think it was in this direction, right? I think. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yes, I was. Okay. Jump up. Now, the area that we want to be in is right up. Not here. That was the mistake. Way to go to the wrong area. I'm just like, nope, I know where to go, and then just no, you really don't know where to go. Anyway, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Look familiar? Here we go. Mr. Lumpa Lumpa. I love this song. It just suits them so well. So, the dinosaur horn actually summons another mammoth. And we'll find out where he takes us in the next episode. So, let's look forward to that. I will see you guys next time. MasaeAnela, out.